What's up, RBY Pokemon Challenges fam? This is Teo coming at ya with another video. And most of the folks who are watching this channel, according to YouTube analytics anyway, are in the United States. And in the United States, we know that there is a very special day this week, Thanksgiving. So I thought, what the heck, let's give the birds some runs, right? We can go ahead and see how these birds will actually do before we engage in eating birds. Yeah, okay, that's a little dark to think about, but we're gonna give Pidgeot a chance right here. He is a Giga Chad. Look at that amazing hairdo. Like, God, best sprite ever. But we're gonna give this one a whirl, and I think Pidgeot's gonna be really, really interesting because it starts the game with Sand Attack, so it can use accuracy strats. Otherwise, it just knows Gust and Quick Attack. Gust is a normal type move in Gen 1, Quick Attack's of course normal type, and via level up it's only going to learn, really as far as useful moves, Wing Attack, Agility, and maybe Mirror Move? We might have to go for some Mirror Move strats? I'm not sure, but we're going to try a lot of different things with this one, and we're going to see if we can beat the game. I don't expect that it's possible on Minmum Battles, so in this first run, we're going to take optional battles whenever it seems appropriate and see what level we can beat the game without TMs. We'll come back, we'll do a TM run later, where I think things like Hyper Beam and Sky Attack will probably come into play. Reflect looks decent over there too. This could be a really hard Pokemon. We might just find out that, you know what, Giga Chad here, he just gets wrecked. But there's only one way to find out. Let's get into this. So, we're going to start a brand new game. And, I am I. And our rival is Turkey. So, let's go ahead and get our first Pokemon. This, Giga Chad right here. That is going to be his name, Giga Chad. I've already decided, guys, because, come on, look at the Chad. So, there we go, Giga Chad for the win. And like I said, this first one, we're all about basically 0 DVs and trying to beat the game with as few battles as possible. And look how much damage that Stab Quick Attack does, man. Sorry, I'm just checking that I've got my 0 DVs in. Perfect. And onward. So I'm just coming off of a cold, guys, so I am using a throat lozenge right now. May stop to drink something midway through. Apologies in advance. But now, Pidgeot is one of 2 flying normal type Pokemon that we ever managed to beat Brock on Minmum Battles with. And it basically came down to the fact that, in this case, the Pidgeot is just strong enough. It will get to level 8 here in Viridian Forest. It's in the medium slow level up group, but basically means it levels up fast enough to get to level 8 here. Meaning that it's at a higher level than Pokemon like Fearow when they go into the Brock fight. And it also has the advantage of having Sand Attack, meaning it can go for accuracy strats. And by using Sand Attack, we can make this one at least possible, I believe. We're going to start off by Sand Attacking this Caterpie, though. And now we're just going to Quick Attack it down. Quick Attack is, I mean, functionally just a little bit stronger than Gust. But just because we can beat Brock on Minmum Battles, it doesn't mean it's the best way to beat him, but we're just going to see if we can get it to go. And if so, how many attempts is it going to take? But the strategy is basically to hope for good luck with the quick or sand attacks, but we don't want to use too many on Geodude. We actually want to keep as many sand attacks as we can for the Onix in case it starts using Bide. So I'm going to start off by setting up like 4 sand attacks here. And now I'm going into Gust. And it looks like Gust is doing 2 damage per hit, which is fine. We just need to get to Onyx. Okay, so we have gotten to Onyx. Now we want to start sand attacking this one into Oblivion if we can, but we got hit. Okay. Second attempt. Second time's the charm, guys. 2, 3, there's 4. You might be saying, why use Gust? Why not use Quick Attack? I'm actually saving Quick Attack for Onyx. And see, that time we just didn't get as good accuracy luck, so... yeah, we just got hit a lot more times. Basically, with 4 sand attacks set up, he should only be hitting 1 out of 3 times, basically. But it means we still should get hit a decent number of times, and we should get knocked out most of the time by the Geodude. And like I said, we just really want to save the sand attacks for Onyx, though, if we can. This time I actually set up 5 sand attacks. It doesn't actually do that much more for us, though. 5 sand attacks is really just getting the Geodude, like, to 28% accuracy, or 0.28 times 95, but yeah, so I don't actually need to go 5 here. I'm kind of just going overkill. But so far, this is a pretty decent looking run. We haven't gotten hit a lot of times. But I mean, we can see he does decent damage when he does hit. And we get Bind immediately. Rip. What we need from Onyx really is Bide right off the bat. And this, I mean, is always just going to be luck-based. It's just going to be about how many times we can get misses from Geodude. Okay, so we're up to 6 resets. I think pretty clearly with more levels this would become much better, but, you know. Like if we come in here at level 10, for example, I'm pretty sure we're just getting through Geodude every time. And you have to keep in mind, we're on 0 DBs, that's why we're taking so much damage every time he hits. So we're working him down, but we're just always kind of in a range where a couple hits and he's gonna knock us out. And I mean, if he's getting crits, we're gonna get knocked out anyway, which shouldn't happen often with a Geodude, but happens enough. So yeah, I mean, this one, like, we've obviously seen we can get to Onyx. It's just a matter of whether or not Geodude misses enough times, and you could say set up all 6 sand attacks. Why don't you do that? The real issue is that we want Onyx to use Bide. And when he uses Bide, we need to be able to hit him with something that won't deal damage. And it's the same reason why we're saving Quick Attack. Quick Attack is a priority move, so it will always hit him first. I miscounted the number of turns there. And we got knocked out. But basically, the strategy on Onyx is that, at least what we're trying to do, is to use Quick Attack when he's not using Bide. After we get our Sand Attack set up, we want to use Quick Attack when he's not using Bide so that we can deal damage. And we know that he's not going to be able to use Bide before we hit him, because Quick Attack is a priority move. But then once he uses Bide, we want to switch into Sand Attack in order to waste turns until we hopefully can see like he's used a 3-turn Bide, and then we know for sure that we could just use Gust the last turn to damage him. It all just basically comes down to understanding how Bide works and when we can safely attack and when we can't. Because we do not want to take the damage when he unleashes energy, because Bide is 100% accurate when it releases energy, when it's returning damage. And it's not affected by things like Sand Attack. It will always hit. So here he used a 3-turn Bide, so I know he's going to unleash energy, and then I use Gust in order to hit him. And now I Quick Attack because he's not using Bide. Basically, until he uses Bide, I'm just going to keep using Quick Attack. Okay, now he used Bide. Okay, it was only a 2-turn Bide that time. And he gets the Lucky Bind and he knocks us out. We can see, like, it's going to take a lot of turns to knock this Onyx out, but that is the strategy. Like, in theory, there is a situation where we could get through Geodude even on full health, just with, you know, ridiculous enough accuracy luck. Okay. Uses Bide immediately. Oh, come on. Miscounted. It's really bad when I miscount the number of turns for Bide. Okay, Geodude goes down again. Like, I'm generally going to want to start off by setting up Sand Attack on the Onyx, though, but the ideal case is that he immediately uses Bide so that it serves that double purpose of wasting turns while he's using Bide and dropping his accuracy. It just depends on his AI and whether it plays ball, though. So we can see we're up to 19 resets so far on this one. So this isn't like a super consistent strat by any means. But I do believe it will eventually go. I has the faith. 500 resets later. Okay. Okay. He's used Bide. Okay. And now we can hit him for free. Hit him for free. Okay. 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 And he lands Bind. Like, that's pretty much all we're just hoping for him not to do, is to basically land hits. Like, if he lands Screech, that's perfectly fine with us. We just don't want anything other than that. And on max DVs, this is much more consistent, because we have better HP and better defense, so we don't take nearly as much damage from Geodude. Meaning that we get to the Onix section with more health, and then we're more survivable against the Onix as well, so... Okay... And now, I mean, it really just comes down to the accuracy. And he lands Bind. Like, the odds are that he's going to land hits on us at some point. And it's just what hits does he land, and, you know, how much HP do we have left to take those hits. Which is why, like I said, the ideal run involves Geodude never hitting Pidgeot. Which can happen, it's just not terribly likely to happen. Like we can see most of the time when we get through, we're getting through with very little HP remaining. You know, like, ideally, like, if we ever did get to the Onix on full health, then I think we would just win. Or even green health, I think we'd have a decent chance to win. Okay, we are there on green health. Uses Bide immediately, too, which is pretty darn good. Now we're really hoping he doesn't use Bide, because we have no sand attacks left. So here, like, I don't think we can avoid damaging him. And he's gonna knock us out with Bide, because Bide doesn't care about the fact that his accuracy's been dropped so much. So, yeah. We just have to get better luck than that. 3, 4... I mean, Gust and Quick Attack are effectively doing the same damage to Geodude, so it's not like, you know... In this case, the base powers of these moves, plus the resistances, are so close that they basically just do the same thing. Okay, we get knocked out there. Like, I think we just lead off with Quick Attack there, because we're just gonna hit first anyway, and then if he uses Bide, we just go from there, basically. Yep, and he just goes tackle. So yeah, I mean, this is one of the things. I think a lot of people overestimate accuracy strats. They think like accuracy strats are super cheap and they guarantee that you're going to win. And it's actually quite the opposite. Accuracy strats really are generally pretty bad. They only really give you an advantage when you're using something like double team or minimize, but that has more to do with badge boosts than it has to do with the evasion. You're still going to take hits. You're still going to have to survive damage. We saw that in the Vulpix video where Vulpix was just getting completely wrecked because sure, you can set up double team, but it can't take a hit from anything, meaning that it just got destroyed by the champion Sandslash, by Lance's Gyarados. Like even when they're not using 100% accurate moves, it was still just getting destroyed in those fights. Okay, this one's going a lot closer to what we were hoping for in some of the previous ones. But we just don't have a lot of health left. And there we go. Finally, 29 resets, but Giga Chad is able to take Brock down. So it's, like I said, not like it's great to do that, but I can guarantee that on Minmum Battles, Pidgeot is capable of beating Brock. It's just a matter of resets, guys. So now, Pidgeot can just move on, and we're going to go through this next section where we have a pretty big advantage in that Quick Attack is a stab move. It guarantees that we're going to outspeed anything. And if anything is really kind of dicey, we can just, you know, go ahead and start spamming Sand Attack on it. So that's an easy 2-hitter. That's an easy 2-hitter. Like, I think these Pokemon get a pretty big advantage in the early game from their same type attack bonus with these types of moves, and you know, Sand Attack, it can make otherwise really tough fights less tough, obviously, as long as we're able to land the hits. And here against Metapod, I think I'm just gonna go Gust. Who cares how many turns it takes, it's just gonna get knocked out. So there we go. You know, bad Brock split, but still on Minmum Battles. You know, no need to level grind, technically speaking. And I don't think anything in here is going to be too terribly hard. When we do the optimizing run, though, we're almost certainly going to be grabbing all of the items so that we have the ability to get Hyper Beam as soon as we hit Celadon, because I think Hyper Beam is going to be super important in this one. Same type attack bonus, plus it's super strong. I mean, I just think that's the play. Here, I used one Sand Attack there. I'm just gonna Quick Attack there. And now I am gonna Sand Attack on Coughing to try to prevent it from poisoning me here. There we go. We get through, no problem. And we get the Dome Fossil. There we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and just save. And let's get into the Jesse and James fight. So here, I think we just take down Ekans as quick as possible. And same for Meowth. I don't really want to mess with that. And then I'm going to, once again, just Sand Attack a bunch on Coughing. I think it's the best play. Will probably do the most for us in the long run. Cool. So we get through that section. And we can move on to Cerulean, where I think I'm going to take on Rival 2 first. Not super scared of his team, though I will probably just try to knock a lot of things out quickly. Let's see. So here on Spearow, I'm going to give it at least a couple sand attacks. I don't really like that growl. Here I'm definitely going to sand attack on Sandshrew. I don't really want to be sand attacked, but I guess one is fine. And we get knocked out by the Rattata. I don't know, it might be best to just sand attack a bunch on Spearow, sand attack a bunch on Sandshrew. Just trying to reduce its ability to sand attack me, basically. Okay, that was a nice critical hit. We've been sand attacked again. Oh god. Oh, and we get more sand attacks. Rip. Terrible. So, sand attack, sand attack, sand attack, sand attack, sand attack, sand attack. Now I'm going quick attack here and gust. We're gonna sand attack like crazy here. We're both sand attacking each other. Okay, now I'm out of PP for sand attack, so I just have to attack it. Oh god. Then we get wrecked again. So yeah, this one's clearly not a super fun fight, at least. Oh, and that crit. Come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, we take down Rattata. I am trying to sand attack his Eevee to reduce its chances of hitting me. And there we go, we get through. Turkey goes down. That's what you get, Turkey. Oh god. I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I haven't had an American Thanksgiving in like 10 years. Man. The jealousy that I feel. Okay. Okay. So here I am just gonna sand attack this Goldeen a bunch. And here we can just go Gust. Take it down. Nice. And I think it's probably too early to take on Misty, but I don't know, I might give her one shot. This is not an optimized run, so let's just try Misty one time. One time, let's see. Okay, so the strategy pretty simple. I'm going to start off by sand attacking Staryu a bunch. Now I'm going to go quick attack like crazy. Okay. And I'm going to stand attack Starmie a bunch. And quick attack, quick attack. Okay, she landed a hit. I think this one is possible though, guys. And yeah, I mean, we get to Starmie. It's using Harden and X Defend, which is bad. We don't like that. But see, we can get one more. And there we go. Oh, Misty goes down. Only one reset on Misty? That's not bad. Alright, so with Misty down, we're still on minimum battles. We have not taken any optional battles to this point. We can take on Nugget Bridge. Could have taken on Nugget Bridge before Misty, mind you, but, you know, this works. And we've got some nice stab bonuses going on here, so we're doing decent damage to things with moves like Gust. Like, this is kind of ridiculous. And we just have to make sure we reach level 31 so that we can get access to Wing Attack before we take on the Pokemon in Lavender Tower, because we can't hit ghosts otherwise, but I think we're going to get there just fine. Okay, so that Mankey goes down, no problem. I mean, technically, Quick Attack is our stronger move. So yeah, that one-shot that Zubat there. Yeah, we have some nice stuff going on here, guys. So here I am going to take on this Onix, where I am going to use a whole bunch of sand attacks. Definitely think that's the strat here, since I don't expect this one to go down nearly as easily as the rest of these Pokemon have. And it does no bind and tackle, so yeah. Okay, knock it out. Cool. And next, Nidoran girl. I'll just give her one. And technically double kick is neutrally effective, but critical hit works. Okay, and we need to set battle mode. Okay. So with that being done, it's time to take on this junior trainer, where I think Quick Attack is the play there. And okay, we got a Poison Sting, that's fine. Here, I mean, Oddish Girl, she shouldn't be too hard. Absorb's not going to do anything to us. Gust one-shot Pidgey, and it's a two-shot on these Oddish, but hey, there we go, guys. Crushing this whole section. Alright, so Billy Boy, let's just save him and give him a Chad hairdo while we're at it. He wants to look like our Pidgeot. He's like, I want my hair like that. Flowing. Flowing. Okay, and we can get to Innocent Bystander, where Quick Attack is not quite a one-hitter there, but it should do decent damage against the Drowsy, and we take it down, no problem. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. I mean, this is pretty legit so far, guys. When you consider, I mean, yeah, 33 resets, but we could totally optimize that first section with just a few fights, I think. And in this section, I mean, we're pretty well destroying everything. Ooh, I didn't mean to use Whirlwind. Rip. I'm going to go Quick Attack since these Pidgeys also know Quick Attack. I just want to make sure I hit them first. And, yeah, we're going to kind of do the same thing here, though I can go for a Gust there. And Quick Attack on this Raticate, just to make sure, again, that we hit first. Anytime an opponent also knows Quick Attack, I think it's just the safest play to not even let them get that advantage. Just say, you know what? I know Quick Attack and I'm faster than you, so rip. Like, look how high our speed stat is, even at level 25. That's kind of ridiculous. Pidgeot is an absolute speed demon. Okay, so Rival 3. Here, I'm going Quick Attack and Gust. Let's go Quick Attack there. Here, I'm just gonna go all in on knocking Sandshrew out. And Eevee, sure, he sand attacks me, but I take it down. There we go. Ooh. That was a nice, solid little section there. Now, we do have to worry about the Rock Tunnel Hiker, but we will be able to beat him without any optional battles. I can say it with confidence, and there's a simple reason why. If we set up all of the sand attacks on his Pokemon, they could just self-destruct and miss. So, that could be the luck that we're going for. in against the self-destruct hiker, but first we got to get through the wrapping lass. And, you know, she's gonna wrap. So let's see how this goes. So I'm going to start off by setting up quick attack. Poison powder is kind of good. It means that we won't get paralyzed in this one. And it's not like any of her attacks are actually going to do that much damage, so... And I have an antidote, so... It's all just kind of coming together, guys. And now we can get into this bug catcher, where... I think we just knock it out quickly. Okay, quick attack's disabled. We just go for Gust instead and destroy that Pokemon. So, yeah. I'm actually kind of impressed up to this point with Pidgeot. Basically, after getting through Brock, nothing has been that big of a challenge. Okay, here against Slowpoke. Okay, I mean, it does use an awful lot of trolley moves. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and sand attack it. Let's get into this fight here against this Slowpoke, where I think I'm just going to sand attack more, just to keep it from using Confusion. It's going for Disable, which is perfectly fine, but I like when it misses. And now this junior trainer shouldn't be any real challenge, given that, okay, Stun Spore kind of sucks, but we still outspeed with quick attacks, so... Here, we're going to dig out, though, because I want to make sure that I have all of the PP available in our move Sand Attack. That is our strategy here against the Rock Tunnel Hiker. We are going for the Sand Attacks with the hopes that it will enable us to simply let him self-destruct on himself. We survive a self-destruct there. We get a second self-destruct, that was bad, and we lost. Okay, like, we just need self-destructs to sometimes miss. Basically. Once we get all this sand attacks set up, we'll just go into quick attack. And there he missed, that's nice. Okay. That self-destruct hit. See, we just need one of these self-destructs to actually miss, come on. He's like, I never miss my self-destruct. Oh, there's a self-destruct miss, nice. Okay, there's a second self-destruct miss. That's exactly what we were going for. And there's the third self-destruct miss. You see, he just needs to do like that. You just have to complain that he's not missing, and then he'll miss. That's the moral of this story. So here we're going to take out that Meowth pretty quickly. And here, just some quick attacks. No problem. And now... should we take on Rival 4? I think we'll just take him on. Don't think there's any reason not to take this guy on. So let's just see. I'm going to lead off with Sand Attack against his Fearow. Growl kind of sucks. Now I'm going to go Quick Attack. The critical hit is nice. Fortunately, Magnemite doesn't know any electric type moves. We take Shelter down. Just sand attacking his Sandshrew. Hey, come on. He uses a potion. But we get through. There we go. There we go. Alright, Turkey. No problem. Let's just see here. Sorry, I want to fix one thing very quickly. 34 and 32. So just a second. I missed that number of resets that we had. Just a second, guys. Alright, there we are. Back, 34 battles, 35 resets. Now, we can't take on any of the ghosts here in the tower yet because opponents don't have PP. And of course, we don't have any moves that can hit ghosts at this point. So we're instead going to move on. With one more level, we should be able to learn Wing Attack though, and at that point we can hit ghosts. So it's just a matter of, you know, getting through this section. Okay, take down Clefairy Girl. She's no problem at all. I don't think Erica's going to be too bad in this one, but I think that Giovanni could be hard in this one. So I'm going to put him off just a little bit. I will take down the other rockets, but not Giovanni just yet. I think we go in here, we take down the easy rockets, then we come back out and fight Erica's gym, hopefully, fingers crossed that will work. And then we go and maybe knock out some ghosts, because I think we'll gain the level in order to get Wing Attack. And then we come back and try to take on Giovanni at a higher level. Okay, we get to learn Wing Attack, and we're going to learn it over Whirlwind, since Whirlwind has no impact on this run whatsoever. I mean, phasing moves became a thing in Gen 2, but in Gen 1, when you try to use Whirlwind in battle, it literally does nothing. So, yeah. But now what we're going to do, I'm going to get in here, I'm going to fight Jesse and James. I think they're just fine. They're going to be easy. But I'm gonna put off Giovanni himself. That's the game plan anyway. So, Jesse and James time here. Let's see how our Wing Attack does. I mean, technically Quick Attack is still our stronger move. So, yeah, there is that. Like, Wing Attack is only really good against Pokemon that are weak against flying. Then it will be stronger. So against these flying, or these grass types that we're about to take on, Wing Attack will obviously be the play. If we have a fighting type opponent, Wing Attack would be the play. But otherwise, Quick Attack is technically the stronger move by just a hair. So here, Wing Attack... we get put to sleep, that kind of sucks. We can get hit by Barrage here. Should probably... now I think we just Wing Attack down, but we should probably consider going for some accuracy strats here on some of these Pokemon. Alright, well let's try Erica here. I'm going to lead off with several sand attacks on this Tangela. It's never going to use grass-type moves against us because Smart AI tells it that grass is resisted. She's super potions, which kind of sucks. But now we can sand attack here on the Weepin' Bell. And that defense drop actually improved our damage output because it gave us a badge boost in attack. And now we land a bunch of sand attacks, and there we go. Erica goes down just like that. So, we are through that section. And this is a no TMs run, so we can't learn Fly here with Pidgeot. So instead, I think we're going to open up Saffron. We're going to get a flying type Pokemon, but we're going to now, I think, go and take on Lieutenant Surge. I've put him off to this point because I didn't want to have that situation where, you know, he's just one-shotting us. But now I think fighting Lieutenant Surge is the best play because we'll get a badge boost in defense. And that defense boost might just be what we need to get through Giovanni. Okay, that is Eradicate. We don't need Eradicate. There's a Spearow. Okay. So, as usual, I'm just dropping a quick save here. And now I'm going to try to catch this Spearow. And we missed with both Great Balls. That's why I drop a quick save. There we go. Got him on the second try. So, now I'm going to turn Wild Pokemon off. In Pokemon Yellow, that is the only place where you ever have to catch a wild Pokemon, is right there. Every other HM or TM field move Pokemon that you need is available without having to catch them wild. You can always get a free Surf Pokemon, a free Strength Pokemon, etc. So, let's go and take on Lieutenant Surge at this point. I think this is the play. The badge boost in defense will help dramatically, I think, against Giovanni's rock throws if they do hit. But this could be a tough spot. We may be going for some accuracy strats here. Okay. There it is, alright. So, Lieutenant Surge time. So, I am going for the Sand attacks first. Now I'm going to go Quick Attack. And he lands 2 Thunderbolts in a row. Rip. But we outspeed him in the beginning, so... And that Thunderbolt just one-shot us. Great. Oh, God. Okay. Like, I mean, nobody expected this to be an easy fight by any means, so, yeah. Okay, but there we take him down. Okay, 38 resets so far, that's not bad. And now we can cut, we can get the bike voucher. I pretty much put off the bike voucher until I fight Lieutenant Surge because, I mean, why get it before that, you know? I never use the bicycle except for cycling road because at the speed that I have this sped up at, trying to control the bicycle would just be terrible. It wouldn't save us much time. If I were playing on like 2 times speed, I think I would use the bike though. Okay, so now we need to make some more decisions. I'm actually going to fight all of the channelers here because we have a good attack stat and good speed, so I'm willing to bet that we can basically knock out all of these channelers pretty easily with Wing Attack. That's a one-hitter with a crit. Not quite a one-hitter without a critical hit, but still not bad. And on top of that, because we're normal type, we're immune to Lick, so it's one less way that they can wreck us here. I'm looking forward to that on Agatha. Okay. Yeah, and there we go. So, we have taken down all of the channelers that are required. Now I'm going to go back and fight Giovanni. And, you know, we're at a decent level, level 33, so hopefully we'll be in good shape here. Okay. So down to basement 4, and it's time for the Giovanni fight. Let's see how this goes, guys. I'm leading off with Sand Attack. Oh, and yeah, Guard Spec stops us from just spamming Sand Attack. So now we need Rock Throw to just legit miss a lot of times, and it doesn't. So this is the problem with Guard Spec. Like, it means that he can stop us from just sitting here and lowering his accuracy. Otherwise, I would do this. Lower his accuracy all the way. And now it doesn't matter. He can Guard Spec if he wants, because I've already beaten his Onyx. And I'm going to do the same here against Rhyhorn. I'm going to guard or Sand Attack until he Guard Specs. Horn Attack won't do nearly as much as the Rock Throw, but still. And here, okay, he's Guard Spec now, so I was using Sand Attack again just to try to make us more survivable. And there we go. We do get through Giovanni on that attempt. So 39 resets. We're still pretty solid overall, honestly. And we can go over here and take on Ghost Marowak, who should not be hard. And Jesse and James I don't expect to be hard. But this is where we always get to in the game, where it's like, everything is easy. There are no problems. And then the difficulty just slaps you right in the face after this section. This is the last easy section of the game for basically every Pokemon. Alright, so Ghost Marowak, I'm just going Quick Attack over and over again. Headbutt will do damage, but not that much, so let's just heal up before we take on Jesse and James, though. They could poison us. This is the first time they have evolved Pokemon. Sludge will do decent damage. We could get Glare. Lots of different things that could wreck us, so yeah. Against Meowth, I'm just going to go Quick Attack. Here I'm also just basically Quick Attack. But here against Weezing, I think, is where I'm going to set up Sand Attack. Because look at that Sludge, oh my god. Okay. But we take him down. Very good. Okay, we have no room for the item that he's trying to give us. There we go. Now we get the Poke Flute. So let's manage our inventory a little bit so that we don't get that message a bunch. So Dome Fossil, TM11, SS Ticket, HMs. Nobody needs HMs, come on. We no longer need a Sylph Scope. Okay. Looking pretty good there. And now we have some decisions to make yet again. Like, we can go into Sylph and just check it out. I'm not super high on this section, though, because we're going to have to get pretty good accuracy luck, I think. So I'm going to start off by giving this one a Sand Attack, and then some Quick Attacks should do the job. But, like, I'm not sure that we actually have any decent chance against Rival 5, given that the Sand Slash could just hit us with Slash, which will do tons of damage. But then, after that, he's got Cloyster, and he's got Magneton. And those Pokemon, I think we only get through with luck, basically. Just with accuracy luck. Definitely not getting through them by playing, you know, just trying to knock them out, right? They're just way too bulky for one. And for two, like, they have super effective moves against our Pidgeot, so I think we need all the levels for them. But let's get into Koga's gym, let's see how this goes. Here, Quick Attack seems to be doing decent damage, so let's just go with that. Quick Attack will let us outspeed Kadabra, and we just knock that out. quick attack, and quick attack. There we go. So the first juggler goes down, no problem. Okay, let's get into the second juggler with his Hypno and Drowsy. And let's just see how this one goes. Psychic does a lot. So, sand attack time. Okay, and Giga Chad gets through. Nice. So now the question becomes, how do we do against this Koga and his Venonats? We know that we're going to outspeed all the Venonats, but I'm not sure if we're going to one-shot them. We might need to rare candy here in order to have a decent chance. I'm not sure. Let's just get into this. Let's give it a try. So wing attack doesn't even do half at this point. Special drop is fine, but we've already been hit by Toxic, so I'm pretty sure this fight's just over. Yeah. So let's see, we've got 4 rare candies in the bag right now. What if I give myself 4 more levels? What happens now? And I'm going Sand Attack. I was hoping that he would miss with his Toxic. No, I mean, we've already been hit by Toxic, so I think there's no point. Let's just try this again. So once again, I'm going to go for a bunch of Sand Attacks first on this one. Okay, not quite a 2-hitter there still. And here we got a special drop. And here on this one, I'm also going to Sand Attack. And Wing Attack, Gust. And yeah, we kind of have to hope for his Venomoth to do something dumber than Toxic there. Okay. So Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack. Wing Attack. Ah, and we still get hit by Toxic. I think that's all she wrote there, guys. Like, I think the whole strat is that we need him not to hit us with Toxic. Like, ideally, he wouldn't hit us with anything. But, you know. It's probably not realistic to hope for 0 hits, so instead, hoping for... Oh, come on. Lands Toxic, even though we've already set up all of these sand attacks on him. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There, he just straight up lands Toxic turn 1. Rip. We can see that a critical hit wing attack did about half to the Venomoth. So when we get that turn 1 or turn 2 Toxic, though, that's just the end, I think. I just don't, like, a critical hit's not going to one-shot, so we're just waiting for the run where we don't get that Toxic anywhere in the fight, basically. You know, like, Toxic is the bigger issue here. Okay, got through that one on full health. At least this one's going for Psychic, not Toxic. Now we just need to land the hits. He's setting up his double teams, and we got taken out by a Psychic. If we landed one more hit, I think we win. I think if the first Venonat hits us with Toxic, that's just an auto reset, though. Like, this is eventually gonna go, though. Okay, took him down. Second Venonat as well. We really don't want the Toxic from it. Okay. Third Venonat's probably the best one to get Toxic on us if any of them are going to get Toxic. Okay, but we're through on decent health to the Venomoth. Okay. He set up some double teams. We really just need to land a hit. Okay. Oh, and we just missed. Oh, he's all the way down in red health and Toxic took us down. Come on. Okay. Come on. This one's gonna work. This one's gonna work. At this level, we can get through. Okay, wing attack there. Quick attack to finish him off. It's a range to take him out on 2 hits. Oh, and we get Toxic after getting confused there. That's just an auto reset, guys. 3. Okay. Okay, that was a 2-hitter that time. Okay, take that one down. Here we get Toxic from the third Venonat. And we get Psychic down. Okay. Okay, so that one goes down. Okay, we take that one down. Okay, can't get through that one. Should have gone sand attack, come on. Okay, still on decent health here. There we get Toxic, but okay. Okay, I think when we have Toxic, I think we just have to go all in on attack on the Venomoth and hope that it just like uses double team, but we still connect. I think that's the only way through there. Okay. I think that's an auto reset on the second Venomoth when we get Toxic. Like, in this version, unlike Pokemon Red and Blue, all of his team knows Toxic, which is kinda trolly. Not kinda trolly, really trolly. It's one of those things that makes you, like, pull your hair out a little bit on this fight. Like, compared to Red and Blue, like, that's one big difference in this version. Like, I think Koga is just so much harder in this version of the game than he was in Red and Blue. Like, honestly, I think it's just a massive power spike relative to the previous version. Okay, we're at 60 resets on this one. I still think this is better odds than getting through Rival 5, which is why I'm just keeping on with the grind here. Because against Rival 5, what we're going to deal with is that he is just going to hit us with super effective moves. And there, I mean, we're really going to be praying not to get knocked out very quickly. So here we got 2 special drops from Psychic. That's nuts. 3 special drops. Alright, sorry about that. Delivery man at the door. And we get wrecked, okay. Hand attack. Nope. Nope, not with Toxic turn 1. So yeah, I'm just gonna quick reset on any cases where it's clear that we're not getting through. Okay, so we get through that one nicely. Okay, we take that one down. But Psychic wrecks because we have so many special drops. You have to understand that accuracy and evasion basically work the same way. The only difference is that you get to keep evasion when the next Pokemon comes out against you, whereas accuracy you have to set up on each individual Pokemon. I think that's the reason why most people would agree that evasion strats are more broken than accuracy strats, but still. They're functionally the same thing in the math of the game. So, you know. There we go, we get through to Venomoth again. And it uses Psychic. Okay. But yeah, so here where we're getting all these resets because, you know, we're trying to set up Sand Attack on the first Venomoth and it's hitting us with Toxic. We would still get hit with Toxic if we were using Double Team. It's exactly the same. In this situation, at least. Okay. Quick Attack will finish that one. 2, 3. Okay, we get Toxic there. Oh, and we got a Gen 1 miss with wing attack. Are you kidding me? The game just wrecked us there. Gen 1 miss. Okay. Wing attack, and on low health I'll just switch into quick attack because I can. Okay, we take toxic there. Still think we go for at least one accuracy drop. And we were kind of hoping for some crits there. 2, 3. The reason I'm setting up 3 sand attacks here is because... Oh, that was lucky he used Dex attack. The whole logic behind setting up 3 sand attacks is that it gets his accuracy down to 40%, even with a 100% accurate move. Oh, and Psychic just destroyed us there. Oh, God. We just can't take the Toxic. I mean, the only way to make this fight really consistent would be to be one-shotting his Pokemon. Now, Fly, when we do the optimizing run, will almost certainly make this a spot where we can one-shot these Venonats, because Fly's 70 base power, so literally double the strength. But, I mean, then when you consider that we could have Stab Hyper Beam here, and Hyper Beam would be effectively, you know, I'm not sure which is actually stronger in that spot, actually. Okay, we got the crit. Oh, and man, if we got a second crit, that would have finished it. We got him down into that low red health again. Okay. So before we waste too much more time here, there are a couple things that we can do. We can get one more rare candy. And we can at least take a shot at Rival 5. Just saying, I'm not confident that he's gonna be very easy by any means, but, you know, it's always worth a shot, right? Like, there's nothing hurting us, you know, if we just try Rival 5. The other thing that we could go for is, let's see, we're currently at level 40. Okay, but we need level 44 to get agility, so we're not getting agility here. But we can teach Charmander Strength over Growl. And he can push this out of the way and get us one more rare candy. And now, let's go ahead and try our hand at Rival 5 instead. Okay. So here we are, Rival 5. Let's just give him a good shot here. So starting off with the Sand Slash, I think we start off by hitting it with some sand attacks. And we get poisoned. And we can see, like, this is a... not just like a 1 or 2 hit KO. This is going to take tons of hits. So I think it's pretty clear we have better odds of getting through Koga. Yeah. Like, the Koga fight just seems much smoother than that. Unless he gets Toxic turn 1. 2, 3... Or Toxic turn 3, come on. Okay. 2, 3... Attack, wing attack. Man, we're taking all the special drops, though. Like, sand attack only helps when he actually misses, right? If he's just hitting with everything, then it doesn't actually do that much for us. You know, when you set up a bunch of sand attacks and he still hits with every single move. My god. A quick attack there, that's nice. 2, 3. Wing attack. Wing attack. Quick attack, good. And attack. But I mean, there we get wrecked by Toxic and Double Edge. Okay, and we get Toxic there. I'm pretty sure that's the end of this one. Yeah. Can't land a hit. That's just a reset. Confusion plus Toxic, I think, is just a reset. Okay, that one goes down. X attack's fine. Toxic is fine. Oh, and now he lands Toxic, though. Yeah, and we're wrecked. Man, if we could have gotten him to not land anything, that would have been fine. Like, if we could set up 6 sand attacks on that Venomoth without Toxic, I think we get through, no matter what he does. I think that's already a reset. I don't think we have enough health with Toxic to get through. Okay. So we have one more rare candy, and I'm gonna pop it right here, on the basis that it might make that first Venonat go from being a range on 2 hits to being a guaranteed 2-hitter. Which case I think... Nope, he's still a range. Rip. And then Confusion plus Toxic, just no way, not a chance. And I actually really like when he goes X attack on the second Venonat, because the second Venonat doesn't use any physical attacking moves, so it's just completely wasted on us. Like, those are just free turns, basically. But he lands the Toxic. Okay, we get wrecked. I thought I would try it because we were still on decent-ish health, but... And this would be a case where, like, in a later gen, with something like Guts, you'd be like, yes, please, land Toxic so that I can double my attack stat and just one-shot everything. Oh, and we got a Gen 1 miss, come on! No Gen 1 misses here, come on, game! Oh, look at that Gen 1 miss again. 2 Gen 1 misses in the same fight, are you kidding me? He's just like, I don't want you to win. I'm gonna give you worse luck than just resetting to get a, whatchamacall, a Max TV's Pokemon. You should have just reset for Max TV's RBY. That's the level of luck I'm gonna give you. For the record, getting a Max TV's Pokemon is actually the same odds as getting 2 Gen 1 misses. And we get Psychic there. Yay, we just get wrecked on that one. And I mean, if memory serves, his AI is smart enough to know once he lands Toxic and he's got status, he won't keep just trying to use Toxic, he'll use other moves, so he's actually more likely to attack us after Toxic is set up. And we get wrecked. Okay, we're to the Venomoth, still in green health. And we get Psychic. Rip. Oh man, we couldn't land the hits. How much do you... Want to bet that the AI using Double Team is the reason why J-Rose doesn't play this version. Okay, we can just quick attack to finish that one off. And critical hit Psychic, are you kidding me? Oh man. We would have at least had a shot there. Come on, Koga. We're already on 108 resets trying to get through this one. Like, I don't mind massive resets when I can see that there's a clear path to victory, and here there is. We just need to get good luck on that Venomoth one time. Now Giga Chad's hitting himself. No. Stop being such a Giga Chad. Okay. And there we get Toxic. And yeah, we just didn't do enough damage. Goes double X attack and then Toxic lands even after all of these sand attacks on him. My god. He's like, my Toxic is 100% accurate. Doesn't care about your sand attacks. Okay, Psybeam's fine. Okay. Okay, wing attack, critical hit wing attack. But then we get Psychic right away, come on. Sand attack, sand attack, sand attack. And Double Edge takes us down. Okay, we knocked ourselves out in confusion on that one. Sand attack, sand attack, sand attack. And he lands Toxic even after we have all the sand attacks up. Like, come on. Your move is not supposed to be that accurate, buddy. $118 resets, but I mean, we've been worse. We've been Tentacruel here. So it's not time to give up yet. Okay. I mean, the special drop's not the end of the world as long as we don't get hit by a bunch of special attacks from here on out. Because, I mean, we like the extra attack badge boost, but... Like, yeah, how are we supposed to get through there? Get wrecked yet again. Yeah, see, like, when we get toxic here at the beginning, I just don't think we have any reasonable chance of getting through the rest of the fight. Oh, I mean, look at that. Alright, we're 2 Venomoth on full health. But he got Psychic with a special drop, and even with a couple of double teams, he landed the next Psychic. Oh god. Like, that's as good as we could ever hope to get. Getting to the Venomoth on full health. Getting at least one sand attack up on it. And yeah, 129 resets here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're back to just saying if we get toxic from the first Venonat, that is all she wrote. Okay, get knocked out with that one. See, this Pidgeot is a Giga Chad, so he doesn't know when to give up. He's like, I never give up. Giga Chad. More Chad than any other Chad in the universe. Oh man, he got the X attack and he still landed double edge in spite of all of our sand attacks set up. Okay, and there he got us. Yep. And there he got the confusion on us, so we knocked ourselves out. Missed the range on the first Venonat and get wrecked there. Okay, we just couldn't get through there. We have, when we get to the Venomoth and we have Toxic on us, like, we have no choice. We just have to attack. We just have to hope for the crits, basically. And, like, that's all we can actually do there in that situation. Okay, see, and there he lands Toxic, and that's already the end of the fight. We're at 3 HP, and even with a critical hit, we don't one-shot, so... And Venomoth Psychic. Come on. We need luck like that one where we got through all of the Venomnats without a single hit. Full health. Okay. Oh, we were doing so good too until this Venomoth. Okay, but we did at least manage to get through that, but now we can't land a hit on Venomoth. We got through all the Venonats. We were hit with Toxic just by the last one. But otherwise, pretty high health, and yeah, just couldn't land any hits. There, that's an automatic win when he goes for the X attack there. Okay. And yeah, we basically needed to land 2 crits there on the Venomoth to win. When we get there and we've already got Toxic on us, we just don't really have a choice. Try this again. Oh man, sorry, I meant to use sand attack there, not wing attack, come on! Okay, we just couldn't get a single miss from that third Venonat. So he just knocked us out with Psychic. Okay. Nice Gen 1 miss there. And even with 3 sand attacks set up, he still lands Toxic. Come on. Okay. Okay, that was a nice crit there on the first Venonat. But the second Venonat's like, hey, you got good luck on the first Venonat, so I'm gonna take you out. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, guys. God, Koga, you're such a troll. The only thing that you could do that would be trollier would be to have a Bulbasaur that uses Leech Seed. Just like, oh yeah, I forgot a strat. Oh man, Koga. My new arch nemesis. You guys thought the Monarch references were bad. Okay, that one goes down. We get Toxic though. And we get Psychic. So no matter that we landed a sand attack there. Now he's just like, I'm just gonna keep hitting you with Toxic with the first Venonat. Don't even care anymore. Just land all the Toxic. Okay. Okay. Like, he's just randomizing moves, so I don't know, we might just be just as well off just attacking the first Venonat and trying to knock it out. Oh man, and we just can't land a single hit. Just get wrecked there. Okay, let's try this again. Like, if we could just one-shot the first Venonat with a crit, I'd think that the strat was just to one-shot it with a crit and then continue the fight from there, but... I mean, he can just go X attack turn 1. Okay. Here against the third Venonat, I think, is where I'll actually set up a bunch of sand attacks. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. And yeah, one double team causes us to miss, but he doesn't miss when we set up a sand attack on him, so, you know, them's odds for you. Okay, we just get wrecked. We set up 3 sand attacks on him, but it just didn't matter. Like, the logic for setting up wing, or not really setting up sand attack on the first Venonat is that it can just get an X attack, or it can just use tackle which really won't do that much, so... And then we can go harder on Sand Attack here, though this isn't actually working out in this one. And then we can just save all of our Sand Attacks for the later members of his team, and if we get Toxic, we know to just reset anyway, so... And then we just have to get the luck on Venomoth, basically. Because Venomoth is just going to be all about whether or not we can land the hits or not. Yep, and we just don't get through on that one. Okay, we've literally hit him with all of the sand attacks. So now we just need to hit... Oh, there we go! 191 resets! But we did beat Koga on Minmum Battles with Giga Chad. Giga Chad, you are being super Chad, but you are still... You're still a legend. Oh, man. Oh... That's so stupid. Okay, well now we have a badge boost in speed, I guess. But you know what? I'm going to get all the rare candies. Here's what I'm going to do. So the way that I do this, whenever I don't know that I can beat Rival 5, you always just go up to the top of that building and you get yourself an Eevee. Then you can just pop right over here, go to the 4th floor, buy yourself a water stone, and Bob's your uncle. You have a water Pokemon, which means you can now use Surf. And because we're trying to learn Surf, we don't have to go out and catch another wild Pokemon. A lot of people have said like, oh, but you can't go to Blaine yet because you haven't gotten Lapras. I've seen that comment come up before, and it's, no, I don't even have to fight another wild Pokemon to do it. Or catch another wild Pokemon to do it. All I have to do is just get the Vaporeon. Works every time. So let's put some things that we don't need into the PC just to be safe. Here, I'll actually keep the Surf HM, so when we do get our Lapras, we'll be able to just teach it Surf that way. But now, My game plan basically comes down to this. We are going to pick up the rare candies here in this section. So that's 1, that's 2, and there's a secret key. Perfect. And we can dig out. And now I'm going to fly up here so that we can get to the power plant. And now let's surf on down. That's a max elixir that we always get. We're going to get the rare candy. We're going to get the PP up. And that's basically it. Hey. So now we can dig out. But now we can literally pop all of these rare candies into Giga Chad. But first, let's just see how he's doing. It's pretty close to a level up. Let's give Blaine one attempt without the rare candies. Just to see. Maybe it will be okay. Maybe everything will be fine. And maybe we'll get completely wrecked over and over again, but you know. Just give him a good shot. Okay, so I'm gonna save right here. And let's just make sure, yep, Giga Chad's looking nice. Get into this. So first things first, I'm going to go for Sand Attack here. Yeah, we didn't like that. Three, 4. Okay, and I wrecked myself in confusion there. Okay, and we wrecked ourselves in confusion again there. And really, we're trying to get a run where we're able to set up 5 sand attacks here on the Ninetales. And then we're trying to go into quick attack in order to knock it out. Okay. Now we are going for some sand attacks there, but that's not working. So let's pop 1 rare candy first. Because then with badge boost from Tail Whip, we should eventually be able to reach the point where we outspeed. And now, just quick attack. Oh, and the burn. Come on. And we get burned again. Rip. Okay, we like the Tail Whip because that's just a badge boost. Now we can start our quick attacks to take this one down. Now let's see how we do here. We're starting to set up sand attack again. So 5 sand attacks, but we get a stomp. Okay. And 1 badge boost is not enough to outspeed there. So really we need a run where we get 2 or more tail whips from the Ninetales. So there's 1 tail whip, that's fine. Okay, so that was the second tail whip that we wanted. Okay. So now we should outspeed, but because we've got such low defense, if we get hit by a physical attack there, that's basically all she wrote. Okay. So here we're just going for quick attack, trying to take the Ninetales down. Stomp. And yeah. Growl's not the end of the world here. Even though it is reducing our attack damage, we at least get the badge boosts, and we get, like, with decent accuracy luck, we'll still have a chance to get through. He sets up Reflect. That's kind of nice. Now we need crits. And Fire Blast. Wrecked. I think Flamethrower turn 1 is already GG. Sand Attack's not the end of the world, but Flamethrower, I think, from the Ninetales does too much damage and basically puts us in a position to lose. Yeah, get wrecked there. Okay. So now let's just pop our last 2 rare candies here. And we're going to learn Agility, which I'm going to learn over Gust. Gust is less... It's not as strong as Quick Attack, and it doesn't have as much utility, I don't think. Let's just see how this goes now. So I'm still going to have to survive here. Goal is to set up a couple of sand attacks here at least. Now I think we go Agility. And now the hope is that the badge boosts and attack make these much easier ranges, and we're guaranteed to outspeed everything now. But then Rapidash just lowered our attack stat by landing a Growl. Okay, so Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Agility, 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 Quick Attack. Four, 5, Quick Attack, Quick Attack, Quick Attack, Quick Attack, 1, 2, and yeah. Okay. We need better luck than that against them. 3, 4, 5. And it's not necessarily a reset on full health, or on low health, it's just a matter of can we get the luck to get the misses that we need, which is just going to be purely luck based, mind you, but okay. So here, let's go try Rival 5 one more time. We're at a higher level now. We can set up badge boosts, so if we can just get a decent range on that Sandslash, but we have to keep in mind Sandslash does know Swift, which kind of sucks, but at least we'll get some badge boosts in defense as well. So let's just see. So first things first, I'm going to set up some sand attacks on him. Now I'm going to go for agility to raise my stats. And of course, he poisons me. Rip. Okay. Yep, and we just need way better luck. Way, way, way better luck. Okay, and we just can't land any sand attacks. After getting one sand attack from this Sandslash, that's all she wrote, basically. Yeah. So that one's just not happening, guys. Super effective moves are an issue there. Two, three. Okay, get wrecked on that one. But it doesn't matter if we get hit, so... And there, I mean, we've set up a bunch of sand attacks and we're still just getting hit. So, yeah. Hmm. Okay, let's try this again. We're on 229 resets to this point. Yeah, Blaine's just not cooperating though. Okay. And just to be clear, the reason why I think we need to take Blaine down is Blaine's going to give us a badge boost in Special, which means that when we do get the luck to get through Sand Slash with decent health and with our agility set up, we are going to then be far more survivable against the Cloister and the Magneton on the Rival 5 team. Sorry, I'm just trying to judge whether or not it's likely that we have a chance of getting through the fight after different things happen. And yeah. And Fire Blast just wrecked us there. Come on. Oh, Blaine. You're such a troll. Like, there are spots where, yes, I have, like, 2 HP remaining, but I'm resetting because I think it's so unlikely that I actually get through the fight on 2 HP. Hey. Of course, he has to land Confuse Ray. And, you know, just wreck us that way. We were hoping that he wouldn't hit us with physical moves like takedown, given that we had a couple of tail whips already on us. Okay. A Rapidash goes down, but then takedown critical hit one-shots us. Oh god. Knock ourselves out in confusion there because of all the badge boosts. Yeah, I mean, the odds of getting everything set up is pretty slim on this one, honestly. Like, this is incredibly luck-based to get through 3 Pokemon based on basically accuracy luck alone. And yeah, Flamethrower just wrecked us there. I mean, if this were Pokemon Red and Blue, the Growlithe at the start of his team would be so perfect for our setup that we just completely wreck here, I think, but it's the fact that his team is just so solid here. Even though they attack randomly, this yellow team is just so much stronger than his red and blue team that Blaine is proving to be quite the wall here. The problem here is we need God knows how many hits to knock him out. So even though we've got the -5 on his accuracy, he's likely to hit us at least once and knock us out here. Crit. Oh, there we go. 271 resets. We finally take down Blaney Boy. Oh god. Oh man. See, this is the whole point. You note that it's basically impossible, and that's when you'll get the luck to get through. The RNG gods finally smile upon Giga Chad. Give him the chance. Alright, so now we have no choice. We have to take down Rival 5. And this one's just going to be a pain. I think we start by setting up our sand attacks here. I'm going 4 sand attacks. Now I'm going agility. for badge boosts. Now I'm going quick attack. We're doing decent damage. Now we got a sand attack on this cloister like crazy. And that was a critical hit Aurora Beam. Get wrecked by the cloister. I don't think we can afford to even take a sand attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he lands sand attack, we just reset. Like, I think that's just bad luck. Getting hit with Slash twice there. You know, he can go Poison Sting just like that. Okay, so now quick attack, quick attack, quick attack. We'll use a wing attack to finish him off. 2, 3, and he just hits with every Aurora Beam. But yeah, I mean, that's not really unexpected. Like, he should hit us a decent percentage of the time with an Aurora Beam. Yeah. And this is one of those spots where, man, if we had access to a stronger attacking move, we might be able to get through this, you know? Like, the odds of getting all the sand attacks set up and not taking a hit there, pretty low. And I don't know, we might be better off just badge boosting here. And then going for the sand attack, or the quick attacks. And just hoping to get a run where he goes really hard on Poison Sting but doesn't get poisoned. The fact that we got the attack drop from Aurora Beam pretty much wrecked us there, though. I think the sand attack, we just can't accept it. And definitely I don't think we can accept being poisoned. Like, look at that. We get one sand attack and we can't hit anything. Conversely, we set up like 5 sand attacks on them and we get hit every single time. That's a crit. My goodness. Like, Rival 5's team is just so perfect. And I mean that honestly, like, it's so perfectly balanced that he has no serious weaknesses, I always feel. Hey. Yeah. Hey, just doesn't cooperate there. I think the slash is already pretty much game over too. Oh man, and we keep getting the critical hit. Sorry, I'm giving myself more sand attacks so that I can go harder on the sand attack spam here. Okay, come on. And he hits with poison and poisons. Oh god, that's stupid. Again, we're just basically resetting whenever there's a clear, like, bad situation for us. Because we're gonna need a lot of luck to get through this fight. So, you know, getting sand attacked just makes it that much harder to get through. Getting poisoned makes this completely impossible. And I've had this debate with people before where they disagree with me, but for me personally, it always just feels like they get more critical hits when their accuracy is lowered or when you have high evasion. It seems to me that the AI, the RNG, conflates the two. Like hitting through evasion and getting critical hits seems to be closely related, and same with statuses on moves that are supposed to have a status effect. Always just seems like they get it more when you've set up a bunch of double teams or accuracy drops with sand attack, for example. Could just be a bias though, could just be my feeling, but I don't know. Somebody run an empirical test. I've got all the footage, so... One thing I can say for sure is that this game, it's not like it has a perfect RNG, right? Otherwise, RNG manipulations that speedrunners use wouldn't be possible. Oh, and we get hit by all the Aurora Beams there, even though we're landing sand attack, even though we were sand attacked. Oh man. That was our first time to reach Magneton, but we had a sand attack. Okay. 334 resets so far. So clearly this is going well. Okay, and we get a critical hit there from the Cloister. Okay, this is our second shot at Magneton, and he lands both Thunder Shocks, so we get knocked out. Ah, man, like, we needed about as good a luck on him with setting up Sand Attack as we got on the Cloister there. Yeah, I mean, we had our attack lowered so much there, we would have needed all of the Sand Attacks there. And still, we would have been in a tough spot, so... Okay, not getting through that time. And, like, 2 Sand Attacks should have you at 50% accuracy, right? But 2 Sand Attacks there basically had us not hitting a single time for, like, 10 moves in a row. It was ridiculous. So now one thing to keep in mind with this one is that this is far from the last major trouble we're going to have in this run. We still have to take on Giovanni with his rock-type Pokemon, with no real way to get through them. We have to take on Lorelei, whose entire team is going to spam ice moves and wreck us. We still have to take on Bruno, who would actually be hard in this one. We still have to take on Lance, which in this version, his dragons, his actual dragon-type Pokemon, know moves like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Thunder, and Blizzard. And then he's got Aerodactyl, which will resist all of our moves and have high critical hit chance. Then we have to think that we also have to deal with, what? There are going to be opponents in the game, in the Champions team. We're still going to be dealing with Magneton. We're still going to be dealing with Cloyster. So this one's probably pretty much done here. So I'm calling it, but I am going to experiment a little bit. Let's just see how we would perform if we used TMs here. So, here's our Pidgeot now, but we have Hyper Beam and we have Fly. So here, I still think we're setting up Sand Attack. But now we're going Agility. And now Hyper Beam is a one-shot. Hyper Beam there is not quite a one-shot, okay. So let's set up some Sand Attacks again. Let's set up our Agilities. And Hyper Beam is a one-shot, as we know. And now we know that we need to set up some Sand Attacks. Let's Fly. And now Hyper Beam should wreck. Set up some Sand Attacks here. Okay, and Sand Attack missed. That's a Gen 1 miss right there. Okay. So Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Agility, Agility, Agility. The fact that we've been Sand Attack twice causes me to reset there. Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Agility, 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 Hyper Beam, okay, Sand Attack, but we get wrecked there. But I mean, obviously Hyper Beam's making a huge impact here, because it allows us to one-shot the Sand Slash after we get our badge boost set up. Agility, Agility, Agility. Hyper Beam wrecks there. With the extra badge boost, Hyper Beam wrecks there. Hyper Beam wrecks there. We can just Fly against Kadabra. And Hyper Beam wrecks. So there we can see, okay, these moves would have been enough to get us through that section. But now, let's just full restore, because we can. Here, I'm just gonna set up agility first. And fly should pretty well wreck here. Okay. Here I have an ether, so I'm gonna use that on Hyper Beam. Oh no, I don't have the card key though. RIP. So it's important to note, we're no longer going no TMs on this one, but we are trying to see if Minmum Battles is possible here. And I think the key is, for now, Hyper Beam. But we're probably going to have to go Mimic after this. That's my guess, at least. Okay, so here's Giovanni. I'm just gonna hit him with some sand attacks first, because he's just gonna go double kick, because he sees double kick as being super effective against my normal type. So now Hyper Beam wrecks there, Hyper Beam wrecks there. Here I think we need to go for that. Yeah, it's 2 hits there. And then I'm gonna fly. Hyper Beam? There we go. Okay, so we take down Giovanni. That was fine. We're still on Minmum Battles, but yeah. Clearly Hyper Beam is the play, and Fly is just an upgrade, obviously. So now we're gonna dig out. Let's get over here to Sabrina's gym. Sabrina should be one of the easier gym leaders, I think. Let's just see. Here, Hyper Beam. That should be a one-shot. That's a one-shot. It's because of Reflect that we didn't get the one-hitter there, but it is a two-hitter, and there we go. Sabrina goes down. So Sabrina's easy, and probably Hyper Beam would have made a lot of these fights much easier. So, you know, there is that. Now, what I want to test is, obviously with a Pokédoll, we would be able to mimic Earthquake from Giovanni's Doug Trio, because we'll just be able to get Mimic. And I'm pretty sure this is the play. I'm pretty sure this is how you get through Giovanni. So we have to go 1 broken TM right here. And it pretty much has to be Mimic in this one. And the reason it has to be Mimic is because we don't have the move coverage that we need to get through our opponents. So let's go ahead and learn Mimic. You know, I mean, you could argue that Fly wasn't really that useful, but for now, I'm going to learn Mimic over Hyper Beam. I think this is the play. Okay. So here, against this one, I'm going to actually go for a bunch of sand attacks first. Now I'm going to mimic Tail Whip. Now I'm gonna fly. We got a crit, which is not what I wanted. Okay, but we take that one down. Cool. Let's just go max potion. Let's save. Let's take on this guy. Where here, I think we just fly and wreck, basically. Not sure if crits matter here, but don't matter. Do not matter. Might be range, but who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay, but now we've got to take on Giovanni, and I think the strategy here is pretty simple. It's just a matter of, can we execute it? This Dugtrio cannot hit us with a single attack, so after 1 agility, we will outspeed. I'm going to mimic Earthquake. Okay. All right. And we leveled up there, which was a problem. Okay, let's try this again. So first things first, I'm going to increase my speed. Now I'm going to mimic Fissure, I think. With a pretty simple logic that while yes, Fissure is very low accuracy, if we do manage to land it, it's just going to be a one-hit KO, right? There, and there. See, so Fissure is the play there, rather than Earthquake. Earthquake won't one-shot, but Fissure will. And that takes down that team. That's why Mimic breaks the Giovanni fight, Fissure. Now, let's get into this Rival 6 fight, where I'm going to lead off with some sand attacks. Here, I'm going to set up my agilities for badge boosts. And now I'm just going to fly against this one. Okay, here too, I think fly is fine. Now we need the luck against Cloyster, though. So, the question is there a good move to learn here? And honestly, Slash might be a good move to learn here. It's going to be a 2-hitter there. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mimic, Slash. Okay, so Slash is like a 3-hitter there on the Cloyster, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if instead of going Slash, though, we do our best to knock this boyo out? Now that should be a 1-hitter. Because this one knows Clamp and Withdraw. Two, 3. Man, he's just going hard on Swift. Just need him not to go hard on Swift. And we can't be poisoned. Just can't even have that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Fly. Fly. And fly missed. Rip. Okay. Now fly will one-shot there. And now we need to survive at least a couple of hits. Now I'm going to mimic Clamp. And we got the KO there, unfortunately. Yeah. Like, we want to mimic Clamp because it's a binding move, and in theory at least, if we could land the clamps, we could just end up with, you know, being able to just clamp down Cloyster and clamp down Magneton, and he's just hitting way too much for how many sand attacks I have on him. Like, Swift is fine. I understand every time he hits with Swift, but yeah, I think the slash is another reset there. 2, 4. Like, you get a bunch of sand attacks set up and he's still just hitting with everything. He just goes for slash so much. It's only 1 in 4 to use slash, but you know. And it should be missing 33% of the time, even on the first turn, after I set up sand attack. But never mind any of that. He wants to land a slash, he's gonna land a slash, damn it. Come on. Lands the slash and then goes Swift while we're in the air, which, again, is only a 1 in 4 chance. He doesn't have smart enough AI to know that Swift is the only move that would hit me there. Purely just randomizing and just getting the range. I mean, this is how terrible some of these minimum battles runs are, even when you use TMs. Even when you go broken TMs. You know, like, at this point, it probably does make sense to say, you know what? My strat is now double team. right? So we're doubling up on the broken TMs, but I think this is the strat, guys. Because double team is not just about evasion, it's also about badge boosts. And I think it's gonna let us get through. Okay, let's try. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And critical hit knocks us out. Okay, let's try this again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, see? Like, it's not like double team's a magic bullet here by any means. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Fly. But you're gonna see that our attacks do a lot more damage because of the fact that we have so many more badge boosts. And now we can go straight for Mimic and Clamp. Okay. It doesn't really matter that our attack stat was lowered because we're going for the special anyway. Okay. Oops. Now we can go Fly. Fly. Oh, and we get wrecked by Psychic. Come on. Okay, we got hit by a Roar Beam there. Just bad luck. Okay. Knock those ones out. Mimic. Clamp. Now we're clamping on Magneton. Now Fly. Not a one-hitter, but it is a two-hitter. And now Clamp. It's gonna be super effective here against the Flareon. And there we go. Gets us through. Okay, so now it's just on to the Elite Four here. Where obviously we would have a lot fewer resets if we had just gone double team Hyper Beam immediately upon reaching Celadon. So that's gonna be the next test, is to do Minimum Battles again, but I just want to see that this is possible on Minimum Battles. Even if it's really, really terrible like this. It's just kind of good to see. And Fly might not have ever actually been the play. Like, when we think about it, like, Hyper Beam, I'm pretty sure is basically always the better move. Because I'm trying to think. The only place where we would need a flying type attack would be against ghosts. But here, in this one, instead, what we're going to do, I think, is just wait for a swap and go Mimic on Wing Attack from the whatchamacall, the Golbat. It's probably good enough. Okay, so here, no need to really mess with anything. We're just checking if minimum battles is possible here. So starting off with a Lorelei. I'm going straight for the double teams right off the bat. But you know what? We might be better off trying to exploit our AI by going fly. Yeah, and getting rest. 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to once again mimic Clamp. Okay, and Surf Rectus there. Okay, so let's fly. Get rest, which is just what we wanted to see there. Goes for rest again. Okay, we knocked that one out. Mimic Clamp. Okay, and Fly knocks that one out. Now I'm going to set up Agility here to get more badge boosts. Okay, here against Jinx, I think we just fly. Now against Lapras, I'm gonna work it down as much as I can with Clamp. Now fly. And fly. There we go. So Lorelei goes down just like that. We can restore some PP. And now into the Bruno fight. So here I think we start off with double team. And we get wrecked by Screech plus Rock Slide. So let's try this again. Dig is nice, because dig means that we don't actually have to worry about that much. I'm going to mimic dig from him. Okay, now we can fly. Now I'm setting up some agilities. Let's dig. And dig. Now let's fly. And... oh, fly missed. Okay, got the next fly. So... Bruno, no problem. Now we can move on to Agatha, where I think the strat is pretty clear. I am going to mimic... oh, okay, she swapped here, so I'm going to mimic Wing Attack instead. Gonna set up agility. Gonna start setting up... oh yeah, this is the weird glitch. Yeah, not what I wanted. If she switches Pokemon the turn you use Mimic, or I don't know, it's just some weird glitch with Mimic sometimes. Okay, I'm mimicking Substitute. Which means now all their confusion spam can't even hit me. And that's a one-shot. Nope, don't need mirror move. Okay, here. Okay. Okay, and we take Agatha down just like that, using only fly. Okay, so now on to Lancey Boy, where I think the clear strat is to lead off with a bunch of double teams, trying to make it so that he can't hit. Now we're going to set up some agilities so we get even more badge boosts, and now we're just going to fly. Okay, then first Dragonair, fly, fly, fly. Okay, second Dragonair, of course, is where we Mimic. Ice Beam, froze it, nice. Ice Beam, okay, and a critical hit Hyper Beam wrecked us there. Okay. Now in this one, I think we actually just want to set up the double teams right now. And the reason for that is that we saw in that last one that we leveled up right here. So I'm going to try to set up agility here. Okay, we got wrecked. Wait, just a second. I have a rare candy. I'm gonna use it right here, because then I can do all my setup on Gyarados. 2, 3. Okay, we got wrecked there by Hydro Pump. Double team, double team, double team, double team, double team. Team. Agility. 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 Fly. Is not a one-hitter though. Okay, Mimic Ice Beam. Oh, and we got hit by Ice Beam, even though we have all the double teams set up. RIP. Okay. Double team, double team, double team, double team, double team, and double team. Agility, 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 fly. That was a critical hit fly, that sucked. Okay, Mimic, Ice Beam. Ice Beam, one shot. Ice Beam, one shot. Ice Beam, one shot. There we go. And we level up right at the end, which is perfect. And it's on to the champion. On Minmum Battles. But man, oh man, are we going broken strats here. Okay. So let's just see here against the champion. So I'm going to lead off with a bunch of double teams. He no longer knows Swift, which is good. Now I can set up agility as well. Now I'm going to fly and wreck him. I'm going to fly here and wreck Alakazam. Fly here and wreck Exeggutor. Here I'm mimicking Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt? No. Fly. Okay. Now I want to go Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt there. And let's fly. Okay, he set up Reflect, so I think Thunderbolts. But Fly is still doing more, isn't it? Okay. And there we go. So Giga Chad does beat Turkey on Minmum Battles. But it takes TMs to do so, and it takes some broken TMs to do so. Mimic and Double Team were the keys. Agility, Mimic, Double Team, and Fly was our final moveset. We also tried Hyper Beam in there. Hyper Beam's probably better than Fly. Because we can probably PP up Mimic and then use Mimic in order to learn the moves that we really need to learn other than Hyper Beam. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do this one again. But we have beaten the game on Minmum Battles with a Pidgeot. We beat the whole game. Brock got through him. Lieutenant Surge got through him. Giovanni, we got through him. Mimic is so completely broken in Gen 1 that it basically allows Pokemon to just completely wreck the game. And I mean, Double Team, of course, was wrecking the game too. We were getting tons of badge boosts off of it. 9 badge boosts in total between Double Team and Agility. But yeah, that does it for this one, guys. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do this one again. I'm going to do a proper Minmum Battles run with all the TMs. We're going to see how much we can optimize that. Then we're going to try to beat the game with no TMs, which means we're going to have to gain more levels. And see how that goes. And then finally, we're going to try to optimize this Pokemon. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Later.